This is a 42-piece floor puzzle by Melissa and Doug of the United States. So we're going to do some geography. Let's get started. So first things first, let's spread these pieces out and then figure out what goes where. Now that the pieces are spread out, we need to spread them a little more. We will look for corner pieces, or maybe we can start with the title, which says the United States of America, right? So let's find all the pieces that have words, yes, words on them, and we'll start by putting those together.
I also found this falcon part that goes.
It's not a falcon, that's an eagle, the American eagle, the bald eagle. We'll learn more about that later. Come on, let's put those words together.
Okay.
I love it. Now let's work on some corners or work our way down. Ahsanti, yeah. So what we're doing with Match Your Math is these puzzle pieces, we have to put them together and figure out what the sum of the questions are. What they do is they have the pictures all match up. So you have 9 bananas minus or take away 3 bananas. And she may or may not know the answer. However, when she finds the third puzzle piece, the answer will be there. So right now, I think what she does is she'll look for the fruit that matches initially. Like here, even with those farawala or strawberries. And then she will finally match up the answer. And I think we should take it a step further and write it down in her math book, her notebook for math. We should write down 9 minus 3 equals,
I'm gonna get it.
Okay, whatever the answer is going to be, we should write it down. And I think our supervisor, hello, is just chilling over here.
I'm also gonna get
Putting
my
the
pencil.
USA puzzle together again. And that's what we're doing right now.
I'm supposed to, I'm writing the math problem onto here and then drawing the right answers on here. Pour half.
You can pour more or less if you want. So what we've done so far is we poured half, because it doesn't come with instructions, we're sort of coming up with our own. We poured half of the glue into each of our bowls, and we measured it basically by eye. We didn't want to use this measuring cup. So it's now, the glue line is at half of the bottle, and we are on to pouring the sprinkles. Go ahead. How many sprinkles do you want to pour in? Come on, come on. Yep. While you're stirring, I'll pour my sprinkles in. Okay. It looks really nice. What do you think?
Good.
Looks nice, or what? You're smelling it? What does it smell like to you?
It smells good. It kind of smells like candy.
It smells like...
Put more in it or just...
Nope, there's still enough in there, so keep stirring it around. So we put the liquid activator in there, and it got really sticky on our hands, so we had to pause everything and go wash, right?
Uh-huh.
And mine is sitting here, and it has a really nice... I like the way it feels, right? But I still have liquid activator around it because it was so sticky. Now let's go back to yours. Excellent. Okay, so far we have the blue one is complete. I wish we would have recorded that, right? Can you show them how it's can you show how it is how it turned out?
Yeah, it turned out good. Mm-hmm. We added more activators so it's not so sticky. Mm-hmm. So now I'm about to place it in here.
Remember, this didn't come with instructions, so we just had to actually go with measurements just off the top of our head. So I think it turned out really well for it being a first time. It's really successful and smells great. And we were pretty much guessing the measurements just because it did not
Come with the instructions.
it didn't come with any instructions. Yeah.
Okay. Wow, Umi. I can't believe we both have.
Hold on, just let me. For reading time, we took a virtual trip to Japan. What's the name of this street here?
Uchiboridori.
Yes, Uchiboridori. We read a story called, what is it?
Shibi, a true story from Japan.
Yes, and Shibi was a duck who was born in a pond. Her mother, before she was born, her mother's name was it Okasan?
Okasan.
Yeah, she lived in Japan. And at some point, they went to a pond, right?
Yes.
And what happened? Can you tell us a little bit about it? So Shibi and her mom went to a pond and they lived in the water, and all the people wanted to take pictures, especially a man who was a reporter. His name was
Sato-san.
Sato-san, right. And they wanted to make sure that Shibi was safe, right? Because there was that Uchiboridori street with all the cars that the ducks had to pass in order to go to the bigger part of water so that they can grow. And they shared that bigger part with turtles, and that's why we captured those pictures of turtles earlier, right?
Yes.
Yes. Did you like the story of Shibi?
Yes, because it was short and it only had 2 chapters.
It only had 2 chapters, that's right. And it took place in Japan, but it was also called
Tokyo.
Tokyo, Japan. And it was kind of cool that your brother has a shirt with this word Tokyo on it, right? The city of Tokyo, Japan.
Yep.
Yeah. So after visiting there, we went back home and we picked some
Tomatoes.
Are tomatoes a vegetable or a fruit?
Fruit.
A fruit. And they grow on a vine, right?
Yep.
So after that, after a long day, we come home and take off our boots and then do what?
Put on our house shoes.
Put on house shoes so that we can give the tomatoes a good washing and put them inside of dinner, right?
Yep.
So we can eat a healthy dinner. And then we started to write you started to color in your nature journal?
Oh, yeah, my nature journal.
Oh, so since it's on this part right here, let's tell the people about Muslims in Japan. Are there Muslims in Japan?
Yes.
How do you know? Who is this man? Do you know who he is?
No.
You don't know him, but we went on a virtual trip to Japan and we found a Muslim. He's an imam of a masjid, right?
Yes.
Yes, and he was singing a song?
Yes.
Okay, what?
مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم وغشو祝福と平安をいつまでもあなたの愛する世界で一番良き人へرسول الله حبيب الله صفوة خلق الله
So now it's time for dinner, and we had rice. Do you know that they eat rice in Japan as well?
Yes.
Okay, and there are those tomatoes. Remember picking those tomatoes earlier?
Yeah.
Can you say tomato in Arabic? It's tomatim.
Tomatum.
Tomatim.
Tomatum.
Yes. So this is the end of our vlog, and we are going to say goodbye to everyone. Do you know how to say goodbye in Japanese? It's sayonara.
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 It means goodbye.
Sayonara.
And you can say assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.